Hey Taps friends and family, welcome back to A Breath of Fresh Air with Taps Outdoors. My name is Rachel and I am your host. As always, I'm so grateful to be back here with you. I'm still in the desert in Arizona this week as we continue to explore breathing in the new year. So last week, we opened up the year with open hearts and fresh air. Your activity was just to get out and try something new. And I loved seeing all of the new things that you tried right here in the first week of the new year. Here in week 2, we are building a trail map. So as we progress throughout the month, we're going to be setting ourselves up for success throughout the year by utilizing metaphors and tools in nature to help us build a solid foundation for what we can do on our own and ultimately together in 2021. So, building the map. Okay, so we know that having a map, a set of guidelines, can help us do a wide variety of things. But when we look at the trail map in relationship to our lives, my invitation to you this week is to sit down and build your trail map for 2021. What is the why for the trail ahead? Do you want more adventure? Do you want to feel connected? Do you want to get healthier? Do you want to smile more? Do you want to have more understanding? These are all different things that you can explore in the step 1 of your trail map. Number 2 is to map it out. Now, what does that look like? Maybe you have different markers for each month. Maybe you have different markers for each quarter. Maybe your trail has a couple different offshoots that you can choose. Step 3 are boundaries and expectations. So what's really important when we are building those boundaries and establishing the standards for our trail on our map is understanding our needs. So what do we need on this journey? What do we need on this trail? What do we want to get out of it? Those can be very different things when you're looking at the next month or the next year. When you're looking at how you're going to navigate this grief journey. So a couple things that, we always think about when we're mapping out a trail, how long is it going to be? So if you're sitting down and you're doing this, journey for the year, that's your timeline. Okay, I've got 1 year that I'm going to map out. If you are, mapping out your 2-hour hike, okay, I've got 2 hours. And we also think about what we want to carry with us. I've got my backpack with me today. I've got, a couple snacks, some water, a couple layers. I've got my compass. I've got the 10 essentials with me. It's just a short hike, but I really wanted to be prepared. So when I was gathering everything together today and, building my map, I needed just the basics. So when we sit down and we look at mapping out our 2021, what do we need? We need the essentials, right? The basics of, are on the bottom of, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We need those basics. But when we're looking at building the map for 2021, what kind of relationships do we want to have on this trail? What kind of experiences do we want to have? I know that things have been really difficult this past year, and we're transitioning into a new year, and we've learned so much through the challenges of COVID and everything we've experienced in 2020. So when we're looking at 2021, what do we need? What kind of relationships do we want to continue to foster and grow or move on from? What kind of experiences do we want to have? Do we want to get outside more? My hope is yes. Do we want to spend more time with our loved ones? Do we want to spend more time with our pets? Do we want to spend more time with just ourselves. These are some of the things that I invite you to be curious of when you're building those boundaries and establishing the standards for your trail. So, my friends and family, it is your turn to get out there and build this map for yourself this week. Remember, you can share your experiences, share a photo or video from, your walking meditation that you do in preparation, or take a photo or video of you mapping out your year, or just maybe share your why with us. When you do that, use the hashtag TAPSOutdoors, email us at expeditions@taps.org, and as always, visit our website, taps.org/outdoors, for that great downloadable content that can give you a little bit of help when you're looking at mapping this out, maybe where to get started, maybe a little bit of what I did to map this out for myself this year. And if anything, I think it's a great way, even if you don't write it down, it's just kind of a fun process to look at it as a trail map for your year and to just be curious. So I look forward to seeing what all of you do this week. And I look forward to, hopefully getting out on the real trail with you in the coming year. But it's been really fun spending time with you virtually on these trails around the nation. If you do anything, my friends and family, remember just to get out and get a big, deep breath of fresh air this week. I'm sending you all of my love, and I cannot wait to see you next week.